Good evening from where I am, and good evening or good morning or good afternoon for where you are. I just thought I'd pop on here tonight because I'm feeling a little bit down and a little bit miserable, and I don't really want to deal with it, really. So I needed a distraction. So that's why I'm here. I hope everybody's had a nice day or a nice evening so far. Hello to that. Oh, hey, Penny Blake. How you doing, sweetheart? But like I said, I'm just feeling a little bit bleh today, so I have once again just can't deal with it. It's like I want more than anything just for everything just to miraculously be okay. Hello to the second person who's here. I can't see who you are, but hello. Like I said, I don't like feeling as though with every triumph I have, I enjoy it for a little while and then I fail. And I hate this feeling and I hate having to come on here and talk to you guys about it, but I rather talk about it with people, so to speak, that I don't know very well or at all. And what do you call it? Face it that way. And that way I can get the best advice I can. But it's just getting harder and harder and harder. Like I remember when I first moved out of home, I moved in with my sister. That was a fucking nightmare. But then when I moved in with my partner, that was even okay. So it's very, very hard to do that, Penny. Like, it's really, really hard because there's times, like I said, when I triumph over something. Like, I'm not saying this to get sympathy and I'm not doing this for any other reason. I'm just telling you guys how it is at times. It's, hey, Matt, how you doing, sweetheart? Okay. Thank you, base girl. That's really sweet, sweetheart. Thank you. But it just comes down to that, you know, my housing people are finally, giving me the approval to do my shed and all that shit. But it's like, I'm worried that when and if I ever get it, they're not going to be happy with it. And it worries me. And like, I don't want to spend all this money on it only to have them tell me to take it down, and it's very hard to try and find where I'm going to get the money from. Sorry, I'm a bit stuffy in the nose today. It's very, very hard to figure that out, and I'm not, like I said again, I'm not doing this for sympathy or anything like that. So please don't think I am. I mention about the PayPal, I mention it on a new page that on Facebook that Robbie's created, and people will like it, people will view it, but then they'll go on by, and it upsets me a bit because it feels as though that I'm going to be forever paying for the mistake I made. Well, not necessarily mistake, but the error in judgment I made last year around my birthday. And I've said it plenty of times, like I was saving for a laptop, and let's just say that my eye doctor told me I had scar tissue on one eye, and if I didn't get glasses, ooh, excuse me, it could potentially go. I could get it in the other eye because of how much strain I'm putting on it. Well, guess what? I got it on both eyes. And then I came down with carpal tunnel, and then my knee that I had operated on a number of years ago. I had part of the meniscus, which is the outer layer of the cartilage, removed from one side of the knee. I've been having a lot of problems being able to walk long distance since the surgery on my hand. My whole left side goes numb at times, so I can't. My bus stop's only like 10, well, the way I walk these days, about a 20-minute walk away from my house. And I now have to pretty much get Ubers, Olas, DDs, whatever you fricking call them, where I need to go, even if it's just down the road to the shops and back again. I have to do that because when my left hand side of my body locks up, I can't really. I look like Tin Man before he's oiled up. Yeah, but I only have. I'll be honest with you. My inspection is in September. Yes, but here in Australia, and probably all over the world now, we're now in August. So I have little over a month to get this done and dusted, so I can move all my, as my housing manager calls them, bins, but they're not bins, they're storage containers. I have to get them basically into a garden shed, out of sight, out of mind, so to speak, and then I can move my dressing table into my spare room so my housing manager and her fat ass can get around to the other side of the bed. I'm sorry, I have no respect for my housing manager. I think all, as they say, big women are, which they are, they're beautiful, there's no underestimating that. But my housing manager, because she's such a bitch to me, I'm sorry, but I've got no kind words to say about her at all. So, like I said, I am trying, and I mean trying my absolute hardest to just get some money so I could at least then put a deposit on it, because the last thing I want to do is get all the money and then find out that I can't get it because it's not in stock and it's not going to be in stock for another month and all this sort of shit because of COVID. It's basically low in stock and hard to get certain ones in, and I can't get approval for any other one than I've shown them the paperwork for. And it's very, very frustrating. It's very, very annoying. And I honestly don't know what to do. And it's causing me to, how can I put this without sounding stupid? It's having me rely more and more on prescription sleeping tablets. And I don't want to become addicted, but yet if I don't take them, I can't sleep. I can't sleep anyway. But with those ones that are from my doctor and subscribed or prescribed to me, excuse me, prescribed to me, it comes down to that, having that as a possibility. They're causing me to take tablets I don't want to take. Like I'm on antidepressants again, but I ran out last night, so I can't get any until Wednesday. And so I haven't had my antidepressants today, so that's probably why I'm on here being all mopey. And I apologise for that. But like I said, I'd rather be real with my subscribers than just be not real and put on a persona that I'm fine when really I'm not. Like I'm falling apart all the time. My whole left side of my body is completely fucked, and that's putting it nicely. Scar tissue. Well, actually, you think about it, my whole body's fucked apart from my right knee. That's the only thing that's not going bad. Everything else on my body, it is. Like I'll be standing, you know, in a line at say Kmart, and I'll lose my balance and I feel like I'm drunk, and I'm just going whoa. Or I'll be walking along, and then my left hand side of my body goes numb, and my housing people don't seem to give a shit because all they're doing. Thanks, Penny. That means so much to me that you wish you could. And I don't, like I said, I'm not doing this for sympathy. I'm not doing this for, people to donate or anything like that. But I really need the help, guys. So if you know anyone, and it sounds so stupid to say this, if you know anyone that is able to help or anything like that, please pass on my PayPal. It's in the description. I just need to get this bought, set up, and done and dusted. So then basically when my housing manager comes out, like I'm already going to be spending close to $300 to get my house in a deep inspection clean side of things. I'm paying for that. I'm paying for the gardener who's told me it's going to cost about $80 to do my lawns. So the long story short of things, I'm doing my best to do my part. My housing people would do absolutely nothing to help me. I tell them how at times, thanks, Penny, you're a sweetheart. I just feel as though that they want me to do so much, but yet here's the thing. You want me to do this, that's fine. But how about extending the inspection date until October? So then that way, if I'm having to pay for the shed myself, I'm not going to go hungry for a fortnight, or I'm not going to go without being able to go to appointments. Like I've got all appointments from Wednesday this week and Thursday, but I don't think I'm going to be able to go because of the fact that I have a stuffy nose. And they do say, if you have flu-like symptoms, stay away, stay away. You know what I mean? So for fuck's sake. but I need to find out what's going on with my knee. Has my cartilage that had a slight little tear in it 5 years ago or something, has that become worse, and that's why I'm feeling unbalanced. I don't honestly know, but because of the fact that I might end up having to go to that appointment on my own, it comes down to, and because of my scar tissue, it's like walking into a bathroom when someone's had a really hot shower and they forgot to turn on, the exhaust fan. So it's all steamy in there. It's really, really fucked up. Like, ugh. So I will have to catch an Uber, an Ola, or a Didi into the city, which is about 10, 15 minutes away. And no, more than that, say about 25 minutes away. And then I have to catch it back. And that's $100 just there. But yeah, if my brother's coming with me, because, family, he's going to say, oh, I'll let you know. And it's like, well, you want me to go ahead with this appointment, but yet it's always with my family when it comes to something that I want help with, it's always, oh, I'll let you know. Oh, depends on the weather, see how I feel, and all that sort of shit. But if I have the money and my family needs me, I'm there. If like when my mum had a fall a couple of weeks ago, I couldn't get there because I was broke. But also, I was made to feel like shit for it because, it's like, oh, you need to start saving money for this, you need to start saving money for that. I don't actually have the luxury of putting money aside. Yeah, they're fine, Penny. They're fine. But like I said, when it comes to me, it's like, oh, I can't, I'll let you know. And that's Andy doing that all the fucking time. But when it comes to my mum, I try and attempt, that is, to do some of my own cleaning because if I have someone here to talk to, I've got I've got a distraction, but I've got someone to talk to me to keep me motivated. And she always, even when I can't afford it myself, I will offer to pay for her to get up here and I'll pay for her to get back. And it's the same shit all the time. Oh, yeah, that should be good. That should be fine. I'll let you know in the morning. And then she rings me and she's not well. But then she'll go to Andy's, and I'm not the kind of jealous type, but it upsets me a bit, because I ask for help and I'm not the kind of person who openly wants that vulnerability about myself to ask for help. This is going to sound so sad. It's easy to ask for help in here because apart from unless you're friends with me on Facebook, none of you know what I look like. So I see it as that's a good thing. But I've had people recognise my voice and then as soon as they give me a puzzled look, and then like, and I'm like, so where are we going to go today? I quickly changed my voice a little bit and changed my accent, and they're like, no. One lady came up to me when I did that. She goes, oh, I thought for a moment there you're true crime discussions with Tammy. I'm like, no, love, that's not me. And she walks off. She goes, and then you hear her saying to her friend, I could have sworn it was her. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't mind if my voice is recognised. I don't mind it at all. But when they look like they've just come out of the swamp, no thank you. Sorry. They're just really scary. But yeah. Um oh shit. What the hell is your doctor doing? Your doctor sounds like a twat, Penny. Sorry, no judgment. But no, but I go see my doctor on Thursday to hope to fill out the paperwork again for NDIS, but once that's sent back, who the fuck knows how long that's going to take to get approval. So I can't, postpone my inspection and say, oh, can I postpone my inspection because I'm waiting for NDIS to get back to me, because my housing manager won't let that happen. If I say, oh, could you do the inspection later on in September, please? She won't let that happen. My housing manager is such an uptight cow that no matter what I say I have to do, I tell her, please do not make the appointments in the morning because I don't sleep at night. I have said that to her I don't know how many fucking times. But this time around, she thinks she's doing me a favour by making it between 10 and do morning inspections because I don't. Sorry, guys, excuse me. So, as I was saying, I'm just stressing out all the time. I don't know. I don't know, Lobo, and welcome to my chat. I don't know what it is. It's just the fact that since I've lived on my own, I just can't sleep. So I rely on sleeping tablets and they help me sleep, but then I sleep too long and then, it's just frustrating. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I don't know. I think it's just the fact that, like I said, I think my depression's just frustrating. Like I asked for copies of my file from my housing manager today, and she goes, "Oh, that's going to be very time consuming." Well, what do you think it is when I do my bloody trying to find a cleaner? Don't you think for even a second that that's time consuming? Like far out, Brussels sprout, help me out a bit. You know what I mean? So I'm just, yeah. Lobo found me on. Oh man, I can't remember where you found me, Lobo. Where did you find me? I think you found me on Curious Rose's channel, and I thought that was pretty cool. Um, oh, that's cool. Then you'll be in a lot more of my future lives, Lobo. That's awesome. Sorry, excuse me for a sec. No, like I said, I'm just at the point now where it's like I want my housing manager and all of the people, the whole company, to take a step back and go, okay, she wants copies of her files. Considering, yes, I thought so, Lobo. And, she's asking for copies of her files. Why would that be? And then, instead of just going and making me feel bad because it's time consuming, it's just like, well, piss off. How much time consuming do you think it is to try and get money together to get a shed, then to get money to get it to put together, then to get money for a cleaner, then get a money for a fucking gardener. Like, that's time consuming. That's money I don't have to keep on changing cleaners because you there, housing thing, you don't like the current cleaner I've got. Oh, we advise you to get another cleaner because clearly this cleaner can't see properly. Well, guess what, honey? Neither can I. You know what I mean? So I'm just at the point, it's just fucking annoying the hell out of me. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to please them. I, I don't know what the fuck they want from me. I personally think that they want me just to give up and move out. So then they can zero in and put two people in here and basically maybe charge more rent. Whereas because this is a 2-bedroom unit and I think it's, what it is. And what they don't seem to get, that this place was built back in the 1970s, 1974 to be exact. Did a little bit of background research. And I'm sorry to say this to sound dramatic, but I can guarantee you they're the same cupboards they were when they were built. And here's the funny thing. Where I had access I hardly use that one. I think off its hinges due to mold, I believe, anyway. And all they did was send someone out to screw it back in. Didn't check for mold, didn't check for anything. Just picked it up by the side of the fridge that I laid it against or sat it against. And then fucking all they did is come in, go and put screws in. That was me trying to imitate a drill, sorry. So and then fucking they were out of there. Now I'm sorry, if a door of a cupboard falls off. I hope I'm not keeping you awake, Lobo, regardless if you're a night owl or not. I am so sorry. And yeah, it's about how, well, if that was mold. I remember when I was in hospital, and then the whole time I lived other places. Hang on, sorry guys. Excuse me, I've got to reply to this very important person. Anyway, but like I said, I've never in my entire life had pneumonia before since living here. And here's the ironic thing, is the fact that when I got out of hospital, after telling him I had pneumonia, hang on, sorry. Sorry guys, I'll be right back. Sorry, I'm going to be ignoring not ignoring all of them, but I'm going to be ignoring some of the messages that I'm getting through Messenger because I'm supposed to be here entertaining. Oh, thank you, Penny. That's really beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, hang on. Sorry, I have to reply to this. But like I said, it's just sometimes. Sorry, guys. Give me one sec. But like I said, it's just sometimes frustrating because. Sorry. Sorry, guys. I have to reply to people when they message me, whether I'm live or not, because I don't want the. I don't know how to reply to that. So, oh, shit. Can you still hear me? Hey, Rachel. How you doing, darling? But, hey, Jen. Sorry, I missed quite a few people coming in. I'm a rude bitch, aren't I? Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Rachel. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, sweetheart. Hey, Jen. Jen, did you get that recipe I sent you, doll? And yeah, so I miss Rachel coming in and Aussie girl Jen. So I apologize sincerely, girls. Sorry. But like I was saying, it's just like, what was that? Okay, can someone? This is so embarrassing. Can someone please remind me what I was talking about, please? Because I actually forgot. Yes, Rachel and Rachel's family. Please, sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, I wish you all a speedy recovery. Make sure they drink lots of orange juice and clear broth chicken soup. If you get the ones in the, I'm not sure if I can't remember if you're from Coles or from Australia. I'm so sorry, but I can't remember. But if you are, go to Coles. They have the chicken noodle soup in the big packets. They're in a green and white packet. Last time I checked, cook that up. But what you need to make sure you do though is that you strain it so that way that you get just the broth in this. It's wherever you happen to be in your part of the world. Just make sure that they don't get any of that with the noodles. Just lots of orange juice because the vitamin C. Nothing milky. This is for any kind of cold or flu, guys. So this is something I learned. When you've got a cold or you've got a flu or you've just got like a little cough or something or a stuffy nose. Oh, excellent. Excellent. All right. But like hey, Lani, how you doing? I think I missed your message, babe. I think I did. I'm so sorry. I did miss your message. Fucking hell, I'm missing everything today. I'm so sorry. Oh, fuck. I'm not going to read that out loud, but that's fucked up, man. I'm so sorry. Oh, I didn't plan this live. I was just feeling a bit down, so I just went boom, live. But yeah, can someone please remind me what I was talking about, please? See, this is why I try my hardest not to have my notifications on, but I need to make sure that they are on. So that way people who are trying to get a hold of me can, whether I'm live or not. But yeah, just make sure, Rachel, just make sure it's a clear broth soup. No vegetables, no nothing in it, just a clear broth soup. Especially chicken, because the chicken will work as a not an antioxidant. They'll work as a thing, and then you just So if you can, I could imagine your chicken soup will taste absolutely beautiful, but just make sure it's a clear broth one and orange juice. Nothing. Give them absolutely nothing with dairy, because that will allow them to sit in their chest more, because it's a milky substance, and that's just an idea. And that's what I've been told to do by my GP, who's an absolute freaking legend. He goes, stay the hell away from dairy when you have any kind of flu-like symptom. If you like tea, make sure you have it without milk. If you like coffee, make sure it's without milk, and all that kind of shit. But I'm sorry if you already knew all that, and I'm sorry if I'm singling you out by saying that, but it's just a health tip by Tammy. Yeah, sorry if I overspoke, and if I did and it's upset you, I do, like I said, sincerely apologise. I'm so sorry about that, Rachel. I hope your family gets better soon, and same to you, Lani. I hope your dad, I'm not going to repeat what it's about, but I hope he makes a speedy recovery too. Anywho, but yeah, like I said, I just want people to know that if there's anyone that wants to pop up on panel or anything like that, let me know. I'll drop the link. But I'm not in a hurry to do that tonight. Oh, excellent. Yeah, because if you eat, they say if you make chicken soup, and it's got like, noodles or veggies or anything, yes, it's healthy. Don't get me wrong, it's 100% healthy. But they say, my doctor reckons, if you just have the broth and then you put the veggies, in, say, or drain them, and then you can put them in, like, put them in the freezer and like freeze them, and then when you make your soup next time when they're better, then add them then, and that saves you having to do all the cutting up and all that shit. But also, it's because my doctor just goes because of what's happening with it, and what you can do as well, which might sound really weird. I did this about 8 years ago when I was really, really, really sick and I could hardly breathe. I used to buy the garlic bulbs when they were cheap, mind you. And what I'll do is I'll take the paper or the skin or whatever off, and then I'll just put whole cloves of garlic into the chicken broth soup and have them as whole, and then cook it up. No noodles, no nothing, just whole cloves of garlic, and not like, you don't peel the whole bulb and chuck it in. You actually peel all the cloves of garlic and throw them in. And it actually, for me, it was like, oh, what am I doing this for? But then I realised that the garlic actually helps clear at it, because it's anti-inflammatory. It actually helps clear up the lungs a little bit quicker too. Yeah, I love being on live because I get to, you guys get to catch up, and every time you do, I interrupt by rambling incoherently and annoy the fuck out of all of you. But yeah, I just want everyone, I'm just so thankful that I don't have drama in my channel, guys. Like, I'm very thankful for that. Yes, Rachel, I really do mean that. I really hope your family, recovers and is all good. Yeah. Oh, okay. Wow. That's a, that's awesome, Rachel. Just reading more Aussie Girl Jen wrote. Yeah, I always try my hardest when I've got the spare little bit of money and my housing people aren't expecting too much of me. I always buy like a big thing of vitamin C, as in like vitamin C tablets. I go, they're no good. But I also buy the Coles brand orange juice because of my hands and my patience. I don't have time, nor that I want to, sit there and say, try and squeeze on the juices you can get. I know you can get electric ones from Kmart, but every time, here's what's funny with that. They're like 12, $15. I want one more than anything. So that I can make my orange juice and mandarin juice because that's absolutely beautiful as a combination. I want to make that. You want to know something that always seems to happen and always happens my way and all that sort of shit. So every time I don't have the money, they have a shelf full of them. The second I have the money to spare, guess what? They don't fucking have any. So no, but like I said, my channel is going to continue remaining drama free. People come in here and try and start shit. It will not happen on my watch at all. Yep. Like I'll be honest with all of you in here, and I keep saying that because I want you guys to know that I try as honest as I can. Right? And I have been, honest to God, hand on heart, that I've been too afraid to share it. I shared it on my birthday. Yes, I did. But then, excuse me, I've always, exactly, Jen, exactly. And I'm not inviting drama here. So if you're here in the background to try and think of the best moment to pop in and start drama, guess again, it's not happening on my watch. And you're not going to pick on anyone in here. Zone. It's not happening on my watch. You know, but oh, okay. Well, there you go. Here you go, Rachel. In case you didn't get to see it, sweetheart. The thing is, though, is that I'm at the point now where, like I said, I had an Amazon wish list. And the one thing that was on that Amazon wish list that I absolutely loved and need was a purple microwave. I can't remember who it was now, but I got criticized for that. Why do you need a microwave for? Why should people help you get this stuff? Because it helps me actually, do what I need to do. Like I've got out of my whole knife collection, I've got one knife, thanks to my brother buying it for me, that I can use. I can't use any of the others because they're all like hard plastic or they're metal. Shit, excuse me. So yeah, I put up that, but I don't know if I should put it back up now. Now that I've got about 15, 16 of you in here, I need your honest opinions, guys. All right. All right. Put a 1 in chat if you're willing to vote, or 2, you don't want to bother. Because I don't want to start saying it if you guys don't want to hear about it. You've got a cow, Jen. You've got me in your life. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to be funny. But I could do the noise too. Go, the only thing is I can't give you any milk. So yeah, as I said, I need. Yep. Thank you, Lobo. We're voting on the fact if I can have your opinion and if you're willing to be honest with me about it. And I don't want to just come out and tell people what my opinion is. And then you guys get annoyed. I'd rather have you guys give the vote. So 1, if you're okay to give for me to have something I'm curious about, or 2, if you don't want to hear about it. So far I have Lobo, Matt, and Jen saying 1. So far the ones have it, guys. So if you don't want to hear what I need your opinion on, Lobo, like I said, we're voting on the fact that I need your opinion on something, but I don't want to ask it if you guys are just wanting to chat amongst yourselves and listen to me occasionally. Okay, so I've got 4 ones. Thanks, Rachel. Thanks, Jen. Thanks. Even though you don't know what you're voting for, Lobo, thank you. I'm sorry, I just find that cute. And thank you for subscribing and coming into my chat. It was really sweet. Okay, I'll just say what it is. Okay, not that I don't think I'm ever going to get there, but by the looks of things, I might. If I reach 1,000 subscribers, would you guys be mad at me if I went back on my word and considered membership? Yes, Rachel, I do. Welcome back, Lani. So, should I consider or reconsider doing membership if I reach 1,000? I don't want to go back on my word. I don't want to piss my subscribers off or anything. I just want you guys to give me your honest opinion. I hope he gets better soon, doll. Yeah, I know, Matt, but I've been saying for the longest time I won't do membership, and I feel absolutely horseshit if people then start getting upset with me, because if I ever do reach 1,000, I don't want them going, "You said you're never going to do membership. You said this. You said that." I don't know what to do. Yeah, well, that's very true, Jen. Thank you, Lobo. All right. Okay. Thanks. I think that I was, going back on my word after being so adamant that I wasn't going to. And Matt, when you get, I sound like I'm like, Matt. See, I'm a sheep as well. Matt. Sorry, couldn't help myself. Thank you, Penny. All right, now Matt, when you get a spare time, can you send me what you think I should? Well, all of you can, because my email's in the description thingy or the help me page. Can you guys, or even in here, and if anyone out there who I'm friends with on Facebook or Messenger, please let me know. Or make note of prices, because I can't see the screen for shit that well. So yeah, Lani, I'm not trying to boss you around or be a bitch, hun. If you can find a pen and paper, could you write down, like, gold, silver, bronze, what should be the membership prices, like when people mention them? And I'd love your guys' feedback, because you guys are absolutely awesome. And I don't want to come across as though I'm being a scab, because I'd rather have these ideas in mind, because who knows, one day I rocket to 1,000 without even knowing. So what I'm saying is if you guys can suggest prices of what they should be. Oh, hang on. Oh, okay. She's got to head off, so I can't get her to do it. But if there's anyone out there who has an idea of what's your one for, Lobo? Like, I don't know what to charge. Oh, okay. I'll leave it with Matt, so don't worry. It's all good. And Matt, keep in mind though that I only get 20 hours a month, and I only get 200 gigabytes a month. So I don't want to just do a few 2-hour lives here and there throughout the month and stuff. So that's how I can work that one out. But yeah, why are people saying one? I don't understand what the ones are for. Sorry, guys. DJ Aussie Mum, hello. How you going? Yeah, okay, so I've got Matt helping me, and that's awesome to do that, because I've got an Australian helping me, and I've got someone from overseas and over the pond, so to speak. Thank you both so much. That is absolutely awesome. Hey, Chantel, how you doing, doll? But like I said, I'm pissed off about the fact that all these things that I have to get done, and that's why I ask for help. Yes, I will call you after, Lani, if you're still here to hear me. Um oh, that'd be amazing. Thank you. All right, doll. Tell him to get well soon for me. Sorry, I'm trying to read all the chat. It's the first time in a very long time. It's going quite fast. Hang on, guys. Sorry. Um, I don't know, DJ. I honestly do not know. But welcome to my chat. Welcome to all of you. I much appreciate it. Hang on, sorry. Read my mind. Oh, okay, hang on a sec. Aussie Girl Jen. I will go find it. Okay, I'm hoping it's this one. Sorry, I've got to hide. Oh, hang on. Oh, thank you, darling. And thank you for the people who's put a 1 in chat for that. Thank you. I'm actually going to highlight that because that's actually really quite sweet. Thanks, Jen. You're a darling. But like I said, like. Oh, sorry. What do you mean? Hang on. What do you mean, Jen? I don't get that bit. I don't understand what you mean. Biggest talent so far. I think my biggest talent is sleeping. So, I'm actually good at that. That's great to read, Chantel. I'm very happy for you, darling. What do you mean, Jen? And what is Tammy's biggest talent so far? We know, don't we? Yes, complaining. Oh, you reckon the Chris Watts case? You think I did a good job at that, Jen? Thank you so much. I thought I fucked up royally with that one. But thank you. That's why you're all here, really, because that's where you all found me. Hang on, I see Save Robbie has a 50-cent tier, so I guess you can go pretty cheap. Yeah, well, I could, yeah, but I'll see how I go. I'm not saying anything more about it until I can figure out all the pros and cons of it. Just like I said, the last thing I want to do is have people, like, I think it was Jen that said it, you can have your membership there. That doesn't mean everybody has to, become a member, because at the end of the day, I'm not going to do like the members only chat and all, and like, have a members mod chat and all that. No. Because at the end of the day, it comes down to when I'm sleeping, you guys in America and other parts of the world, it's not raining at the moment, but I'd say, well, tonight in Adelaide CBD, it's going to get to about 7 degrees, so that'll be about probably 3 here in my area. Hang on, so I'm not highlighting this because I've got an ego. I'm highlighting it so I can read it properly, guys. So, you blew people out of the water. Fantastic lives you've done lately. Oh, thank you, Jen. I don't know how they're fantastic, but thank you. That does mean, like, getting feedback like that. Okay, the cheapest is $1.49 to $24.99. Tiers tier have a month in Australian dollars. All right, how's this sound, guys? I'll do um gold. I mean, sorry, how's it go? Gold would be the most expensive, which is the $25 a month. And then I'll work my way down and go, like then silver will be like 15 and then I don't know how to do this, guys. So I don't know. Yeah, see, I don't know what to do because I'm gonna be totally honest when I say this. Not that I have near 1,000. The last time I checked my membership, 500 and because I don't get upset for drops. But like I said, it comes down to the reason I'm afraid to do it. And like you said, Jen, people don't have to be a member if they don't want to. But what I'm concerned about is that I'll cop backlash by saying, you said you're never going to do membership. And I lose the respect of people. Oh, thank you, Lobo. That's very sweet. Not while I have scar tissue on my eyes, Lobo, but yeah, I'd love to be able to do something like that. But I would love to be able to do oh, speaking of which, I have decided, not tonight, but in an upcoming live, I actually told someone, I'd actually told um Curious Rose that I was actually going to try my hardest to get an American up here. And if they can, or anyone else from anywhere else in the world, and I would say I would say something like bush pig, right? And then say, for example, Lobo, whereabouts are you from, please? If that's okay for me to ask that. You don't have to say what street, what area. I just mean like what town or what. That's what I meant. And so then what I'd like to do is that thank you, Jen. You're a darling. And then what I want to do is I want to come up here and, like I said, have an Australian slogan, then have an American slogan, and then if I can, try and get someone else who, no disrespect, and I'm not saying this to be racist, try and find someone from a different part. Like obviously we could ask Matt to come up here, but the thing is though, Matt is from Australia. Yes, I think I should do that. Hey, see, if I'm going to read a book, in all honesty, the first book I should do that. What do you reckon, guys? Like, okay, no, if you guys want me to, I don't have many books, but what I'm going to be thinking of doing is that if I could ever find it again, I'm going to start reading a few books when I can and my eyes are better. I'm going to start reading a few books on my panel. And if you want to hear me do that, then that's fine. But you're going to have to wait for my eyes to be better. But I would love to be able to do something like that, like do a live after midnight here in Adelaide of the grey because that will go down well. I don't have them anymore. Oh yes, I do actually. They're still in a packaging in the lounge room because my eyes have been bad since I got them, so I haven't been able to read it. So I would love to. I live in. Sorry, guys, I have to highlight Lobo's. Lobo? Am I actually pronouncing your name right? Um, oh, beautiful, Lobo. That sounds so nice. But like I said, Lobo, am I actually pronouncing your name right? Because I'd hate for this time, yeah. Yeah, but you see, the thing is, I wouldn't probably read 50 Shades because I'd probably laugh all through oh, and my hand started twitching. Well, then go see the doctor. You might have Parkinson's, dude. But the only thing, that's what I mean. Like, I worry if I do that, I will be inclined to make fun of it. So, I don't know. I'll give it some serious thought. Oh, fuck. Okay, Tracy, get well soon, sweetheart, and hopefully one day soon once you're better. It's fine, Lobo. Relax, honey. Hopefully, Jen, you, Tracy, and I can have a group chat one day. I would absolutely love that. And Kez, but it's up to you guys. Tracy, if you can hear me, just focus on getting better, darling, and I love you to bits. And I'll hopefully see you in my chat soon. But please focus on getting better before you do. A lot of people aren't well at the moment, so please, every single person who has a friend, a loved one, a family member, whatever they are to you, please, my heartfelt well wishes. I hope you all get well soon. And yeah, I just really, really I don't or people that I care about, people that relate, like connected with. I really, really hope that you all become better. Well, feel better, I should say, not become better. That sounds really like I'm saying, you better get better. So, yeah. Yes, awesome. Thanks, Jen. But like I said, I just think that I would love to be able to do. How about I just make up a story one night because I'm only down to 5 hours until the 4th of August, so that's basically the 5th here. So, how about this? I'll just make up stories and tell stories. Like, how about Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs? You know, I make up my own version of it instead of waiting until my eyes get better because that could take forever. How about I just do something like that? So, no worries, Rachel. Anytime, doll. Okay, so put a 1 in chat if you want me to actually read a book where I could actually get a strike for, apparently, or make up my own story. So 1 if you want me to read from a book, and that could take months, or 2 make up my own story. This is going to be interesting. I'm doing like a voting poll. It's really stupid, but it's good to get feedback. Hang on, what's this about? Looks like the twos are going to win. Woohoo! Okay. I can see it now. I'm going to make up a story and I'm going to forget the bloody character names. It's going to be great. At Aussie Girl Jen, it is, but spend a lot of time in Portland because my parents are both. Oh my God, Lobo, everyone's not well. I'm so sorry. And I mean that sincerely. I just feel like I'm about to fucking sneeze and I don't want to, but yeah. Well, Lobo, I don't. This is going to sound so mean, and I'm so sorry to ask this. Are you male or female? Fuck. As soon as I said that, the thing that Aussie girl Jen just wrote both. Oh, I know you do, Jen. And Jen, feel free to drop your page for the stuff you and your daughter sometimes do, because that stuff is fucking freaky. But yeah, feel free to. Anyone who has a channel in here, please feel free to drop your own link if you wish to. Providing you're a mod. If you're not a mod, then I can't. You can't post it, or you can, but it's just difficult because it won't highlight. So if anyone out there has a channel, or anyone has a page, or anyone has anything that they need subscribers on, please feel free to drop your link. But please don't drop a link to something absolutely disgusting, as in porn or anything like that, because I can, if I don't get to it straight away or one of my mods don't, my channel can be taken down. So please. Yeah, I could do that. That sounds. Oh, I listen to. Here's what's weird, guys, is that I can't stand horror movies. They scare the crap out of me. But yeah, I'll listen to true crime through Tubi as I go to sleep. Okay, I don't think I know who Danny Trejo is, but thank you, because I, if I, okay, this is for anyone in my chat. If I call you hun or Dal, um, Please let me know if it offends you or upsets you or anything like that, because that's the last thing I want to do. If I happen, like when I call Matt a hottie, if that upsets you, Matt, if you're, oh yeah, you're still in here. If that upsets you, please let me know. I don't do anything. I don't call people the nicknames I have for people to offend. If I was to call you a see you next Tuesday, then by all means be offended. But if I call you hun or dull or anything like that, please know that it's a term of endearment. It's not meant to. It's not meant to be offensive. So, for example, Lobo, if I call you hun or dull, it pisses you off, please let me know. Or if your Mrs. or your Mister happens to walk past and they get annoyed that a total stranger from down under is calling you a name like that, I don't want to cause any trouble. So please, you're triggered. Okay, I'll just call you Lobo from now on then. Laughing face, you prick. But yeah. Oh, Rachel, can I ask you a favor, but only if you're up to it? Would you be able, you know what we discussed on my comments thingy on a previous live I did? Would you be able to, only if you're free to do it, you don't have to, but would you be able to come up here now, if you're free, to go over what we discussed there, if that's okay? Oh, please do, Rachel. I would love that, doll. But have you got a few moments to spare to pop up here and go over with me? Only if you are able to. You don't have to, but just know that. Are you able to pop up here and go over with what we discussed? And don't think I'm putting this in chat to push you, because I'm not. But this is for anyone who wants to come up. And Lobo, if you want to come up, you're more than welcome to as well. And don't be scared. I don't bite. Hey, Van, how you doing, darling? Good to see you. But like I said, I do have. I'm going to be laughed out of town for this in the next couple of weeks, or because with Rachel's family not being well, it might take longer now, and there's no problem with that. Um, okay, cool, no worries, though. Um, okay, well, I hope you and your family get well soon. And even though I'm not a praying person, my prayers go out to everybody who's not well. My well wishes to everyone who is going through any kind of down moment, anyone that's going through anything that's not that great. Please know that even though I have my own problems, I'm prepared to be there for you as well as much as I can. But please don't overwhelm me with too much, because then it gets too much for me. But yeah, it's all good. I wish you all to get whatever you need to get better. And yeah, I just worry about all of you. And people always say to me, worry about yourself before you worry about anyone else. That's easier said than done. You know what I mean? Like, I care about people like there's no tomorrow. I fuck up a lot, and I'm not ashamed to say it like that, because I do. And I hate what's happened, how many times I've tried to, you know, have the answers and I don't. And then I feel like I've failed. And at the end of the day, I always feel like I do. And I can't help feeling like that. That's just something that I have to, unfortunately, after 40 years of being on this planet, I unfortunately have to live with. So it happens. Oh, for sure. Rachel, would you be okay if I mentioned what we're planning on doing together? Get your mind out of the gutters, guys. Would you be okay if I mentioned that? Lani's back. Yay. That's like, you don't have to apologize, honey. Your dad's not well at the moment, and I think it's beautiful that you want to go check on him. It's beautiful. Um, oh, thank you, Rachel. Okay, guys. I have wanted to tell you guys this for so long, but out of respect for Rachel, I have not mentioned it, but she's now given me the green light to say it. In the upcoming, okay, I'll say roughly between, I'll give it about 2 months, 3 months, whatever it takes, until such time, I personally will be joined up here by Rachel, and that's awesome. and she's never been on my panel before, I don't think. So this will be her first time. And I'm going to be doing an Elvis Presley trivia, whether it's on the same night or a few nights apart, either way. We're going to be doing it. Well, I'm going to be doing the quiz part of things. If Rachel wants to do the quizzes with me, she's more than welcome to. But here's the exciting part, not the quiz crap. What's happening, like I said, either on the same live or on a different live, Rachel is going to be doing a spirit box to try and contact the spirit of Elvis Presley. So I'm hoping, and I mean, I'm really hoping that she does contact him. So then that will put all the things that people's minds at ease to think that he, he did in fact pass away on, I nearly said June, August 16th, 1977. But if she has difficulty contacting him, not saying it to be patronising, but it's going to do. You put me up to the Elvis Presley trivia, Matt, ages ago, and I've been like, yeah, I'll do it. But this time but I've got to wait for Rachel to be feeling better because I would absolutely love to be able to say, do the quiz questions. And then if she does contact Elvis, we could actually try our hardest to get the answer from him, sort of thing. That'd be something completely different instead of just going, oh, this and this and this. But here's the thing, though, because we don't know if we're really going to be contacting Elvis. So between now and then, I have to try my hardest to find where I can buy sage. It sounds stupid. I should be doing it all the way from New South Wales, but I'll be here in Adelaide. And I just worry that it might backfire. So if anyone who knows where in Adelaide you can buy sage that is close to the CBD, please let me know, because I would absolutely love to put around like light sage before and after my housing manager's been here, because she's an evil, evil bitch. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. I think I'm becoming more open-minded now that I'm old. So feel free to keep doing it, Van, as long as you. Yeah. Um. Oh, cool, Lonnie. But like I said, like there was a time it freaked me out. Still does a little bit, a lot actually. But I just want to see what happens. So I'll see how we go. But who knows? Okay. I'll have to get someone. Jen, feel free to send me the prayer. Anyway, I'm going to just keep talking about other things, but that's, like I said, that's a possibility, but we'll see how we go. I don't know why I was trying to sing the wedding march. That's weird. But anyway, has anybody got any ideas or any questions they have for me? Yes. Ah, okay. No worries. No worries, Lobo. Thanks for the heads up. So anyone, if you think that Lobo is being rude, apparently, according to his words and not mine, he's a sarcastic wanker. All right. So unless I find something really offensive, anything that Lobo says, I'll be in charge of what happens if his comments are timed out or anything like that. Please leave that up to me to take care of, because I don't want. Okay, Jen, no worries. So heads up, mods, whoever's in here that is a mod, if Lobo writes anything that you find offensive, please let me know and I'll read it and I'll make a decision where I go from there with it. But no one time out. Hang on, sorry. Sorry, guys, give me a sec. No worries. For those who don't know, Van is getting goats, or she's gotten goats. I can't remember if she's gotten them or not because I haven't been able to speak to her for a while because she's been busy focusing on the goats. Oh, fucking hell. No, but like I said, okay. For this time and last time or before, just before I end the live, if you can feel free to, if you can feel free, I'm going fucking good tonight. If you can afford it, and it's not going to leave you short or anything like that, please donate to my PayPal so I can get my garden shed and I can shut my housing manager up once and for all. So PayPal links in the description. Every bit counts. But just remember, if you can't do it, do not feel bad for it because it's completely fine. Hang on, sorry. Hang on, sorry, Van. I'm not doing this to disrespect you. I just can't read what you wrote there, doll. Sorry, give me 1 sec. Oh, I hope they're okay. The people that had the surgery, I hope they recovered. Fuck. Okay, sorry. If at any time I highlight your comment, it's not to be disrespectful, it's not to be rude or highlight a point that you've said. It's so I can read it better because going through StreamYard, it is black writing, but it's very, for me, because of my eyes, it's very hard to read it. So if you see me highlight your comment, I don't do it to be disrespectful. I don't do it for any other reason other than so it's easier for me to read. So yeah, some of them I can read okay, but then when there's a really long one, it's very difficult, so I have to highlight it. So I'm really sorry. If there's anyone that wants to come up on panel, talk different, so then I'm not the only one talking, please feel free. If you need the link again because it's gone on by, feel free to please ask and I'll drop the link again. I would love to have some company. Love that. If anyone wants to come up here, I dropped down to 17. I'm sorry, but I find that funny. But yeah. Uh, I love seeing people getting along. It's actually makes me happy and to know and I to actually be able to see that. So I'm very happy to see that. But like I said, if there's anyone that wants to come up here, please do. Well, let's just hope that they don't tear it, hang on. Oh, okay. Thank you for that, Jen. But yeah, if you need okay, if you need me to read a comment like urgently, yeah, by all means, please use capitals. But if I take a while, if I go quiet for a bit, it just simply means I'm trying to catch up on chat. Uh, I'm just trying to picture. Okay, no, I have to have her up on panel before I say that, so I'm not going to say that because I don't want to be saying anything wrong. Yeah, I do. Actually, Jen, you're right. I actually do find it easier. So if everyone, I'm not going to think you're yelling at me and I'm not going to go cry into my pillow. Can you all start actually using capitals because it's easier for me to read? Like with Jen, if you find it easier, if we we could do it. So if anyone really, if you're talking amongst yourselves, by all means, use whatever you want to use. But if you're going to direct something at me, please use capitals. Because then that way, if you're going to use capitals, I know it's directed for a question for me. Or if you're going to use lowercase, then I know you're talking amongst yourself. So that would be cool. But yeah, like Tammy Newsbreak, I'm a pain in the ass. No, you're not. Um, thanks, guys. No worries, mate. Okay, no worries, mate. Thank you. Thanks, Van. Thanks, everyone who's participating in what I've asked. I really appreciate it. It's just that way I'm not having to look at the screen if I can be like, hang on a sec, guys. And in the meantime, I miss half a dozen messages going on by. So if they're in capitals, yes, I can read it better. Thank you for suggesting that, Jen. It was beautiful of you. Thanks, doll. Um, so no one wants to come up here with me. How fucking rude. No, I'm joking. I don't care. But like I was saying before, and didn't get to finish it. For those who know me, and those who have known me since I've had my channel, know that I complain about my housing manager. So please help me get her off my fucking back. That's all I'll say about that until I end the live. Lani, you're a douche, but I love you. Oh fuck. Okay. Has anyone got any jokes? Oh, sorry, for just anyone. Hang on, I've got a better idea. I'll just be a pain in the ass, like usual, and I'll just post my StreamYard link in chat. Hang on. My news is my 4-year-old is my baby, my mum. I hope it gets better. I hope for you. I don't have kids, but I'm just saying here and now, I hope it does for you, doll. I really do. Yeah, Van went into the other chat one day and thought, why are they all yelling? Oh, yes. You see, I would rather feel like people are yelling at me. It makes me feel like I'm home as a child again. Oh, traumatic memories. They do get you through. Just joking. Hey, Van, you want to come up here and talk about your goats at all? Oh, you're only getting one now. Oh, okay. Does anyone want to come up here? So I'm doing the reverse of what I did last year. Is that I'm begging people now to join me on panel, and I'm not begging for donations. But the thing is, though, yes, I mention it, but I only mention it in the beginning, the middle, and the end for all sorts of people that decide to come in at different times of my lives. So, no worries, Van. It's okay, sweetheart. Beds over here in Australia, we're like in the middle of winter, and it is so fucking cold. And so I don't blame you for being in bed. And guess what? So am I. I'm in bed too. It's funny. Sorry, I'm trying to find something and I don't know where it is. It's pissing me off. Oh. What if I turn on the light on my phone? Ah, found it. Look at that. I found my phone. Sorry, I have a spare phone and I do my best to keep it charged at all times. So then that way, if anyone decides to message me, I can. Oh man, that's annoying. That noise, is it? Bloop, bloop, bloop. Like, go. I don't want to be distracted. But like I said, if there's anyone that wants to join me on panel, please press the link, and then I will add you to the stream. Oh man, no, I don't want that. Sorry, guys, I'm just trying to figure something out. Sorry, I just got to write this before I forget. Okay, that's all. Okay, Lonnie, I don't think people want to hear me again. My voice is annoying. No, it is not, Lonnie. Lost Poet, how you doing, Dale? Please write in capitals, honey. Please, I know that sounds. Hang on, I missed quite a bit when I was writing it in there. So I've got to. Okay, there we go. Otherwise, I would. Haha. Van, me too. Oh, look at that. Rachel and Van and I are all in bed. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, you get the whole bed to yourself now, Van. That's awesome. Uh, oh, fuck. Sorry, guys. There's a person opposite me who has, I think, like a baby and it's fucking crying. And there's just something about the way babies cry that I just, oh. It's like someone's just got an electric drill, put it into my temple, and pushed it on full. Yes, I love children. I hope I have 10 just like that squawking one. Fuck. At least I know now that that person actually has a baby. Because it has that. I was like, shut up. I'm sorry, but hearing children cry compared to babies, there's a whole new different ballgame. Yes, he did. Okay, I'm going through the rest of chat. And hello, Lost Poet. I'm so glad you're here, darling. Yes, it's Monday, 7:23 p.m. here. Oh, shit. Nearly ended the broadcast. That would have been fun. Um, okay, you're talking about Van. Hey, Melody, how you doing, sweetheart? Sorry, guys, just responding to a message on Messenger. Oh, far out. Sorry about that. Oh, fuck. I hope you don't have another blackout, sweetheart. I love that there's people from all over the world in here. This is so cool. You know, I've got people from Canada. I've got people from Kansas. I've got people, if providing Matt's still in here, I've got people from I can't remember where he's from. I'm really bad. I want to say Vietnam, but I don't in case I'm wrong. So we'll say over that side of the pond. Well, so if there is anybody who would like to join me on panel, please feel free to. The topic is whatever. I am not fussed. You can talk about anything and everything. Canada. No worries, Jen. So, like I said, if there's anyone that wants to come up here and talk about anything, and providing it's not disgusting talk or perverse or bleh, please feel free to come up. If you can't find the link, let me know and I shall drop it again. But if you don't, that's fine. I'll finish this up in a few minutes and then, yeah, I'll go on my way with my night. Because I'm going to try and do. Actually, I might end it very soon, actually. Say how you really feel about your kids. Oh, Van, that's awesome. Sorry. But no, it's all good. But like I said, if no one wants to come up here and join me, that is completely fine. I just want to end the live, I reckon, because I've only got like 5 hours until it runs out, and I've got 4 days, so I will actually end this. But yeah, thanks, last poet. Sorry. I know I only said it a few minutes ago, but if you can be generous and you can be and you can spare it, please donate to my PayPal. Help me get my garden shed up and bought and put up, and that way I can easily get my housing manager off my back, because it's going to cost about $200 to get my house cleaned, because I want a real deep clean so that she can shut the F up. And yeah, and then I can pay for the gardener to be done, and I'm paying for all of that. And it's going to set me back a little bit, but at the end of the day, it's worth it if it's going to help get my housing manager completely and utterly off my fucking back. So if you can donate, please do. PayPal's in the description. And yeah, I say here and now in advance, for those who donate, thank you very, very, very much. And also keep in mind that when you do donate, I don't come back on my next live and then go, oh, and Chilling with Van donated blah blah, or Lani donated blah blah, or Rachel donated blah blah. I will be honest with all of you here and now. I, under no circumstances, name drop when people donate to me, whether you want me to or not. I choose for my own personal preference. I prefer not to mention anybody's name, because there could be lurkers in the background, and if they're, hello lurkers, how you doing? Have a great night, day, or week. I choose not to do that, because then that way, say for example, I'm not saying you will, Van, so chillax. Let's say Van donated the whole amount for me to get my shed. Not saying she will, not saying she has to. I'm just using Van as an example here. Say she chose to do that, and there was a lurker in the background who is known to use people for money. I am not then going to put forward that Van donated the entire amount for me to go get my shed, say, tomorrow, which will be actually a dream come true to be able to do that, but I can't. Dreams for me never do come true, apart from the fact that I've got over 500 subs and I live on my own. They're two dreams, but the thing is, though, to get this shed done and dusted, so to speak, before my next inspection, I want to say before the 1st of September, so that I've got enough time to get everything that needs to be in there, and things that need to be moved out of my bedroom can be moved out. So please help me. But the thing is, though, like I said, Van chose, I've got to donate the whole amount to Tammy and shut her up once and for all. And then she'll find something else she wants, but I'm not helping there. I'm not going to mention that Van or anyone, even if you donate $50, $20, $10, $5, $2, whatever. I'm not going to mention your name on my panel, because I don't want you to be, say for example, there was someone out there who's Spider-Man Web's Dixie Chick, has a channel called that. Really, really effed up to say, Humpty Dumpty's Mess or something, you know what I mean? Has a channel called that or whatever. Thing is, though, I am not going to then have that person lurking like they do in the background to zero in on that person when they go into their chat, because it's a new channel. Oh, that Chilling with Van chick donated X amount of money to Tammy to help her get her garden shed. Or Aussie girl Jen donated $50. We've got to make sure that if they ever come into our chat, we're really extra nice to them. And then they'll feel like they want to donate to us as well. That's why I don't, if I get a donation, I just go, oh, to whom just donated, thank you so much. I don't name drop because I don't want people getting that kind of backlash or anything like that. I don't want them feeling as though they've got a target on their back at all. So if you donate, it remains confidential. So please know that I do get a notification that comes up on my screen saying, and a text message telling me that I've received a donation in PayPal. So you don't at any stage have to put yourself in it and say, please check your PayPal, because I want people to feel safe in here. I want people to feel that if they donate, they donate. If they don't, they don't. Please don't feel obligated under any circumstances, but please know that this is something that I do desperately need before September 1st. So technically I have 29 or 30 days to get it sorted. So please help me. And if you don't, that's fine. But just know that if you know me at all and you've heard my constant complaining about my housing manager, you know that this would help, so please do. And like I said, night, Van, sleep well, stay safe, honey. So please just keep that in mind when donating, and don't think you're going to you'll get a personalised message, hopefully, providing I can see the bloody keypad properly through the PayPal thing. You'll get a personal thank you, and then you'll get an actual, a generic thank you on panel, because I'm not going to put you in a situation where you feel as though you've been exploited. If I have a problem with you, by all means, I'll try and get the best advice I can from other people, because I don't want to let you down to try and help you. So it's not backstabbing, or it's not meaning to be, but like I said, I can't keep up with everything. Since I had my hand operation, I've been, hang on, first I've been able to whistle for ages. But, so I just want you all to know that if you do donate, it stays confidential. If you don't want to use PayPal, because when you do donate to PayPal, when I then transfer it to my bank account before PayPal take it, I actually lose a bit. So if you rather have this is something I would never normally do, but if you want my banking details, please feel free to ask for it. I will consider it, but I won't necessarily do it for a random person who I don't know from, say, Jack Frost. I'd rather you do PayPal, but if you're a dear friend of mine and you rather transfer it just to my bank account, you can use, I don't know if you have ASCO, ASKO in America. If you wish to do it that way, that's fine. But please understand that I won't just give my banking details to a random person. All right, guys. So yeah, please, please, please donate. I really want to shove this up my housing manager's ass to say, look what I've achieved after you failed me for the last inspection. Look what I've been able to achieve when you back the fuck off and stuff. You know what I mean? But I desperately need to get it I've got a month, guys. Okay. So please help. All right, guys. I am going, I'm sorry I keep on begging like a whingy little bitch, guys. It's just that I really want to be able to shove it in her face and say, ha! And at least then that will also clear up a bit of space for me to be able to do things that I need to do around the house. So if you can, please do. If you don't, that would be awesome. Night, night, hun. Sleep well. But like I said, please, whatever way you want to donate, please do, because I'm desperate. I'm like a horny prostitute who's never had a root. Well, never, no. Or yeah, horny prostitute who hasn't seen action for ages and ages and over a decade. And I'm there with my walking frame. Grab a granny, come on. That's how desperate I am. And plus, if I can basically shock my housing manager, more power to me. But that's up to you guys. Like, I'm hoping that, I get the money that I need sooner rather than later, so I can go get this stuff sorted, start moving, even though they're going to be as heavy as fuck, move those containers into the shed, or, at least start doing something so that way I can see change, can see improvement, and my housing manager can finally shut the fuck up. All right, guys, I'm sorry to keep complaining about it, but until next time, remember that if you need me, I'm here for you. If you just want to come up on panel one day and shoot the breeze with me, don't be scared. I don't bite hard. And yeah. All right, guys. Love to you all. Well wishes to all the people that aren't well. And now my neighbour's complaining again. It's not even fucking 10 o'clock at night, motherfucker. So shut the fuck up. Sorry. I just have a neighbour who I don't like. Yes, we're going to try and have a games night one night, and we're going to do that Elvis trivia. I am going to do more research on a few cases I would like to discuss, but it's very hard to, so I'm having to listen to cases. But because true crime puts me to sleep, it's very hard to be wide awake and listen. I'm not going to discuss now what cases I'm going to want to do because, yeah, so just know that if you ever want to join me on panel, let me know. Well, I'll just keep dropping my StreamYard link in when I go live next. And I'll speak to you all soon. Thank you for joining me. I really do appreciate it. Okay, until next time, good afternoon, good evening, good night.